What is up, Snakt? I want to talk to you today about the weekend. So things didn't go horribly wrong, but they could have been better. I just wanted to use this weekend as an example of life happening, basically, because that's all that was. I had a very busy weekend. I skipped a meal, which is bad. I didn't make the best choices. I could have done better, and you know what? That happens. We all have times like this, and you know what? That is totally fine. The worst thing that we can do is beat ourselves up about it. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Saturday, I spent too long without food. I did not eat enough, and did I even have lunch on that day too? I may not have even eaten lunch on Saturday, and you know, not eating is as bad as eating the wrong things. It stresses your body out. It's like chugging along in a car that's like using its last liter of gas. That's not cool. So I should have packed a lunch. I should have packed snacks at the very least, and I did not do that. Why? Because I was in a hurry and I was maybe feeling a little bit lazy. And you know, that is just life getting in the way. That's me not wanting to bother because I was rushing out of the house, and you know, that's why I say I could have done better. My food choices for Saturday and Sunday were, generally speaking, they were good. But on Sunday, I also skipped lunch completely. Again, that's just really bad. That is I was home. I just didn't want to bother making myself something because I was so wrapped up in what I was doing that I did not want to stop to eat, and I definitely didn't want to stop to make something to eat. I didn't feel like cooking. I didn't feel like prepping. And, you know, that's not right. I should have taken the time out. It probably would have taken half an hour. I should have taken that time out, prepared myself something, and I would have felt much better about it. But instead, I broke into the Halloween candy. There you have it. I'll completely admit that. That's just, I was reaching for convenience, and you know what? That's what I found. So I didn't stop the entire day, and I should have taken that time out for myself. And you know what? Honestly, I probably would have been more productive for it because my mind would have been more focused, my body would have had more energy. But yeah, you know what? Lesson learned. It's fine. So in the end, I had a great dinner. It wasn't too much. It was healthy. My point is that these things happen. I have 2 points, I think. One is that food prepping is a very important thing. You will eat what you have on hand, and there are times in your life where you want nothing more than convenience. And if the convenient food around you is not healthy, then you're gonna go for the unhealthy because you're sometimes not in the right mindset to make that decision and to make it on the side that you would normally want to make it on. Does that even make sense? If you're not in the right mindset to make that decision, if you're low on blood sugar, if you're shaky, if you just want to like shove something down your throat so you could just feel better, some kind of food, any kind of food in there just to get energy because you're running low, then that's not a great place to be making decisions from. So today I am not beating myself up about it. I am just carrying on, and you know, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. I'm good with that. Because this is life. I am not in this for the 21 days. I am in this to change some habits that I have, and those take a long time to change, but also I want that change to extend for years, decades even into my life. And once I shed these habits I've accumulated over the last 2 years or a bit more, once I shed those, I can move forward in a much more healthy way. And if I beat myself up today for what I did the last 2 or 3 days, then that's going to be detrimental to my progress moving forward. And that's why I say it's so important not to feel terrible about yourself. Like, don't berate yourself because you had a minor setback. Check in with your body, check in with how it feels. And if you feel like you have a brick in your stomach and you're all of a sudden nauseous and you really would have preferred to have more vegetables or more water, use that to help you make the right decisions next time. And you will see slow progress over time. On the other hand, if you all of a sudden feel right as rain and you have a ton of energy after having a few more carbs than you have been, then maybe you should throw in more carbs, but just a healthier carb choice in your day-to-day meals. So you can use those times to balance yourself out too, and that's what it is, guys. It's all about balance, and again, I feel so strongly about that. 2 things for today: food prep. Have lots of good food around. You can have junk food around too. I'm not one of those people that will empty the cupboards of junk food and toss everything in the garbage. That's just me. I'm fine with that. If I have healthy things to go to, I'm usually way more inspired by vegetables and health food. I get really excited about that kind of thing than I am for just super junk food, because it's a temporary reward. Whereas if you build yourself a beautiful vegetable-based meal, I don't know, I feel way better about that. Keep an eye on what you have that's convenient around you in the kitchen, and also let yourself fall sometimes. It is perfectly okay. Life happens. We all have weaker moments than strong. We all have a few moments when we feel weak and not our full strength, and you know, there is nothing wrong with that at all. So I hope this helps you. I hope this helps give you a little bit of inspiration and take some weight off your shoulders so you can just breathe a little more. If you've ever struggled with this, let me know. Feel free to vent even if you're going through this right now. Okay, I have to run to an appointment. I will see you guys all tomorrow. Ciao.